Hey everyone!
I'm Kavian.
I'm Bembe.
I'm Jiraiya.
I'm Tammy.
And we're the McMillan family.
Did you know that there are way more African Americans on TV and in movies now than when you were my age years ago?
Wow, Jiraiya, you make us sound so old.
You're right though, son. Do you know who was one of the first trailblazers for African Americans in film?
No.
His name was Sidney Poitier. He was a Bahamian American born on February 20, 1927 in Miami, Florida. He was born prematurely in the United States while his parents, Reginald and Evelyn Poitier, were here visiting from the Bahamas. He grew up on Cat Island in the Bahamas and moved to Nassau, Bahamas when he was 10. His parents were Bahamian farmers. They had no running water or electricity. He had dual citizenship. His parents sent him to live with his older brother at age 14 in Miami, where he had his first encounter with the Ku Klux Klan. He later moved to New York.
He enlisted in the U.S. Army during World War II, serving a short stint, then was discharged and pursued an acting career. He applied to the American Negro Theater, or ANT, in New York City. Refused the place because of his accent, he practiced American enunciation while listening to the accents of radio voices and reapplied to ANT 6 months later. This time, he was accepted, and he began studying acting while appearing in a series of ANT productions. In 1946, he made his Broadway debut in Lysistrata.
He became an actor, director, and producer who broke the color barrier in the United States motion picture industry. He became the first African American to win an Academy Award for Best Actor for the movie as he made history as Homer Smith, an ex-GI who helped nuns build a chaplain in Lilies of the Field in 1963. He also received a Golden Globe Award for the Best Actor for the film. He redefined roles for African Americans by rejecting parts that were based on racial stereotypes.
So he helped other African American actors?
Yes, he paved the way for many of the actors and actresses you know, like Will Smith and Chadwick Boseman. He broke many barriers coming up as a black actor. He worked his way up an overwhelmingly white industry by playing against stereotypical roles for a black male actor. With his talent and tenacity, Poitier built bridges and opened doors for so many.
That's right. In 1959, he became the first African American to receive an Oscar nomination for Best Actor for his role in The Defiant Ones. One of his first credited film roles was Dr. Luther Brooks, a black doctor who treats a racist white criminal in No Way Out in 1950. The movie established a significant pattern both for Poitier himself and for the black actors. In 1967, he starred in 3 of the highest grossing films of the year, In the Heat of the Night, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, and To Sir with Love. He was also one of the many celebrities that attended the March on Washington on August 28, 1963.
Are you saying he marched with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.?
He actually was present at the Lincoln Memorial when Dr. King delivered his famous I Have a Dream speech. He and Dr. King became friends in their fight for racial equality and civil rights. Sidney Poitier dedicated much of his resources and presence to Mississippi in the 1960s because the state was a hotbed of segregation and exploitation of black residents. In 1967, Dr. King noted Poitier's contributions, calling him a man of great depth, a man of great social concern, and a man who is dedicated to human rights and freedom.
That's not even half of it. One of his best Broadway shows by Lorraine Hansberry was A Raisin in the Sun in 1959. He also became well known for some of the films he directed. In 1972, Poitier made his directorial debut with Buck and the Preacher, an amiable western in which he played a con man preacher. His co-stars were Harry Belafonte and Ruby Dee. He went on to direct several more films, including huge hits like Uptown Saturday Night in 1974, Stir Crazy in 1980, and Ghost Dad in 1990.
Poitier became a man of great fame. He received many accolades for his achievements. In 2001, the recipient of many prestigious acting awards was presented with an honorary Academy Award for his remarkable accomplishment as an artist and as a human being. In 1995, he received the Kennedy Center Honors. As a dual citizen of the United States and the Bahamas, he served as ambassador to Japan for the country of the Bahamas. In 2001, he won the Grammy Award for Best Spoken Word Album for The Measure of a Man, which was his second autobiography published the year before. He was even honored with the highest civilian award in the United States, the Presidential Medal of Freedom, by President Barack Obama on August 12, 2009.
Sidney Poitier has made a huge impact on the lives of many through his accomplishments. In 2005, Arizona State University even decided to rename its film school the Sidney Poitier New American Film School in honor of his legacy. He recently passed away this year on January 6, leaving many praising his name and thankful for the path that he paved. Sidney was married with 6 beautiful daughters.
He seems awesome. I can't wait to learn about more African Americans in this world.